Good morning, everyone. How is the world treating you? I am Wake Up with Toastmasters this morning. Jennifer Smith, I just found out, is busy today, so I'm going to be running the entire show all by myself. What would we talk about with Gene running Wake Up with Toastmasters? Well, let's talk about Gene. What am I doing today for Toastmasters? I am working on the district's meetup page, adding clubs to the meetup. You have to be a host on Meetup to be able to run the meetup for your club. If you'd like to get your club on Meetup, send me an email. You can send it to the CGD at gmail.com, d115cgd at gmail.com, and I will get a list of who wants to get their club on. It'll take some work from you to provide me the information you want to put on your meetup page, a picture or something like that. But it will also take having your club get on board and support the meetup outreach. With Meetup, you have to click that I am coming. You want to put a post before and after the meeting. You want to say why people should come and visit your club. So that's what we're doing with Meetup. And then also, if your club does not have a Facebook page, I am working to establish Facebook pages for the clubs in District 115. So if you don't have a Facebook page, it's almost like Meetup, except for that it goes to the general public on Facebook. Meetup, people come there looking for something to go to. So if you have an event or an outreach that they might want to join, they would be looking for how to be a better speaker, how to be a leader, how to do better job interviews. They might do that on Meetup and find your club. With Facebook, what you're relying on is your friends to repost what you post, and their friends to repost what they posted for you. It's a huge outreach if you think of it like a wave, so that you have your post and you just post it on your Facebook page. If nobody else posts it, nobody likes it, nobody does anything about it, that's where it's going to stay. It's going to stay right there. But if you can get people to like your page, share your page to their friends, then you have got social media at work and you have an outreach for your club. So let me help you with your social media outreach, both on Meetup and on Facebook. Now, the other project I have, and I have been doing this since 2012 or so, is Free Toast Host. Now, Free Toast Host, for those that don't know, is the Toastmasters Club website. Every club can have a Free Toast Host website from Toastmasters International, totally free. All you have to do is fill in the information on the Free Toast Host page, set your club on it. You need to contact Free Toast Host and request them to host you on there, and then you will have your agendas online. You'll have the ability for people to sign up for meeting roles by clicking on your Free Toast Host page and signing up for meeting roles. You'll be able to reach your people in your club because there's a feature there for email. So everyone that you put in as a member on the roster in Free Toast Host, there's one button that says members at, and then when you click that, it sends an email to everyone. So if you want to send the agenda out 3 or 4 days ahead of the meeting to remind people that they are coming to the meeting, Free Toast Host, click the email, put the you can actually do that from inside the meeting agenda template. There's a little button with a window for an envelope. If you click that, it'll automatically email that agenda to all of your members. And then members can go on and sign up for roles, and they can sign up for roles in as far advance as you want to set up agendas. Most clubs are setting them up 6 months at a time, so that when you go in, you can find meetings for over the 6-month period, and you can sign up for a role. And then if something changes and you can't take that role on that day, there's a little X by your name on that role that you can click that X and it will open it up so that someone else can take that role. So there's a lot going on online with Toastmasters. We got Facebook, we've got Meetup, we've got Free Toast Host. There's another website out there called Easy Speak, and only one club in the district I know of is running Easy Speak. I tried to learn it, but it was so complicated for me that I decided Free Toast Host is so easy. I'll just stick with that. But if you want to join a club, you can do the search on Toastmasters International, find a club. When you click that, it'll give you now clubs are not meeting right now online, in person. Some are doing a hybrid, but most clubs are all online. So if you click the find a club, it wants your zip code. So you put your zip code in, put 100 miles or 50 miles, or how far are you willing to drive? You're willing to drive 10 miles. Put that number in for how far from your zip code you want to find a meeting. And it will filter out all the clubs that you might want to attend. Also, if you want to only attend on Tuesday or you only want to attend on Saturday, there's a button to click Saturday. If you only want to attend in the morning, there's an AM and a PM button. So you can make all those adjustments to the search, and then it will, when you click the submit button, it will search for all clubs that fit your criteria. So it'll be a club that if it were meeting in person, or when it does meet in person, you will be able to go to that club. It'll be 10 miles from your zip code. And then you can find clubs. If you want to find a club in New York that you might want to attend online, you put in the zip code of New York City, and you can find clubs in New York City. You can find clubs in any city as long as you know the zip code of that city that you can put in. So for me, I'm in North Las Vegas. It's 89031. In Henderson, it might be 8917 something, 175, I don't know. But anyway, if you put in your zip code and the distance you want to drive, if you were going in person, and then the AM or PM or the day of the week that you want to attend, it will give you a filtered list of the clubs in District 115 or the district that you're searching in, whatever zip code that is. It will give you the clubs that meet your criteria. So that is several things on the website that you can do online. Many meetings are meeting online on Zoom. Once you contact them, they will be very happy to have you visit the club and provide you with the Zoom link. Now this morning, I am going to Early Risers. Early Risers meets on Wednesday at 6 a.m. At 6 a.m. on Wednesday, we used to meet at a little pub over on Charleston and have breakfast and have all of this really great time together after the meeting. Excuse me. And it was a really great social event and very fun. But it was at 6 a.m. So we meet at 6 a.m. Early Risers has the distinction of being the earliest club in Las Vegas. Excuse me. So if you want to go to a club that meets early in the morning and you're going to go to your work afterwards at, say, 8, it gives you 2 hours to wake up, and it is really a charge to go to a meeting. You get information, you meet people, you associate with people, you give a speech, you hear a speech, and you participate in this event that it becomes a friend-making endeavor where people who are there become friends and get to know each other because we're telling each other about our lives in our speeches. So early risers, 6 a.m. or 6:30 a.m., excuse me, 6:30 a.m. The next early meeting meets right after us at 7:30, and that's Windjammers. So if you want to do a double header, you can go to early risers at 6:30 and Windjammers at 7:30, and fill your Wednesday morning up with 2 very great Toastmaster clubs. It is an awesome opportunity to improve yourself. We have a saying in Toastmasters that better speakers make better leaders. If you think about that, if you are a leader and you cannot tell the people who are following you the instructions that you want them to follow, how are you going to get them to be part of your outreach, a part of your team, if you can't communicate with them what they need to do and how you want it done? So if you were a leader and you have a team that you're working with, and a lot of companies, I had teams work for me, so I know there are a lot of companies that have team-based systems where a team works on a project. If you have a team, you can learn how to be a better leader for that team. If you're the CEO of the company and you're dealing with 4 or 5 different people that are under you, you might want to learn Toastmasters to be able to speak better, to communicate better, and to empower your employees. And Toastmasters will empower people's communication and leadership skills. And that is one of the great things about being a Toastmaster. I personally moved here from a company that I was working in the nuclear industry. We were making cooling water systems, and the job ended. Apparently, if you remember 3 Mile Island, yes, one of my pumps was there, but it wasn't my fault, I swear. The whole thing collapsed in a matter of 3 or 4 weeks. There was nobody employed in the company. I came to Las Vegas with a background in manufacturing and building, and what did I find a job doing? I found a job building slot machines. I found a job making signs for casinos. All of these signs. I don't know if you remember when the Luxor opened, there was a huge mural on the wall of a dragon being slain by a knight mounted on mounted on a horse with a lance, and the guy on the horse was riding toward the dragon with his lance outreached. That was a neon sign that I helped work on when I first moved to Vegas. But that is me coming full circle to I am retired now, and I have had a great opportunity with Toastmasters to do a lot of work as interview skills to obtain a job, leadership skills to lead a team, and I have been empowered with better communications that I can talk to people. We like to talk about our impromptu speaking. We call it table topics. There's one club called Sage Leaders. They call it Sage Topics. There's a club called Star Masters. They call them Star Topics. You get the hint on where I'm going with this. But table topics is a 1 to 3 minute speech that you make up on the spot, so that it's impromptu. Someone asks the question, the table topics master asks the question, what do you like to do Saturday morning when you wake up? All right, well, then you have to give a little 3 minute or 1 to 3 minute presentation on what you do when you wake up Saturday morning. That's pretty simple, right? But if you get on the elevator with someone and you want to talk to them about what's going on, then you can have a little elevator speech about yourself and make a new friend in the elevator. So we call them elevator speeches. That is one of the things I have gained from Toastmasters. Prior to Toastmasters, I could not look someone in the eye and speak with them. I was very shy and retiring, and I could not look you in the eye and speak to you unless I knew you very well. And so it was very hard for me to find a job because everybody is like, oh, he's tongue-tied, he doesn't speak very well, you know. What is this? Maybe he's mentally challenged, I don't know. But anyway, Toastmasters has improved my speaking, communication, and leadership skills. So I am going to go to early risers, and I am going to have a great day today. I hope that you have a great day as well. I apologize that we had planned on Jennifer being here and I didn't get her message until this morning. She sent me a message a few days ago. And I have to tell you that I get probably 1,000 emails a day. Not bragging. Most of them are wanting to sell me a car warranty. But hey, at least they want to talk to me. So thank you very much for attending our early morning speech today on Wake Up with Toastmasters. I have enjoyed being part of Wake Up with Toastmasters. It was Jean Williams, who is now our program quality director, her idea to put this on 6 o'clock in the morning, and I just happened to be the one that could run the computer and help get everything online. And as time has gone by and Facebook and Zoom have worked together a lot better, it's so much easier to get online with Zoom. So thank you again for coming to our meeting, and I will end this now and see you when you come to my Early Risers Club. Thank you very much.